Hi, this is Olivia from ukbeautyroom.com. This is my review of the L'Oreal Elvive Hydra Hyaluronic Acid range. The L'Oreal Hydra Hyaluronic Acid range is a brand new range in the UK and it consists of 4 different products. So they include the shampoo, the conditioner, and then also a moisturising mask and a serum which comes in the form of a spray. I recommend that if you are going to try this range out, that you do try all 4 products out. I have been using the shampoo and conditioner about 3 times a week, the mask 1 time a week, and I use the spray every day. I find that the days when I used all 4 products together were the best. I saw the best results on my hair. So I actually used all 4 of these products this morning on my hair, and you can see that they have done an excellent job at defining my natural curl pattern, at reducing any frizz or flyaway strands. And also I think they're quite good at plumping up the hair and giving it a bit of extra volume, especially if you've got hair that falls flat against your scalp. It contains hyaluronic acid, which I'll talk about in a minute, but one exciting effect of hyaluronic acid on the hair is that it helps to give it a bit of extra volume. So what's really exciting about this range is that the key ingredient in all these products is hyaluronic acid. So you might be familiar with hyaluronic acid in skincare products. It's a humectant, it's able to hold 1,000 times its weight in water, and it's often used in beauty products because it's able to retain moisture in the hair and skin. When it comes to hair care products, hyaluronic acid has got 3 main benefits. So obviously it helps to retain moisture in the hair, and this has the knock-on effect of reducing frizz and reducing flyaway strands. It also helps to smooth down any raised and open hair cuticles. So if you've got high porosity hair, which could be caused by damage to the hair through heat styling or chemicals treatment, hyaluronic acid helps to close and smooth down the hair cuticles, which helps us to seal in moisture. It helps to make the hair look silkier and more glossy, and it helps to protect the hair and repair damage. And the third thing is that actually hyaluronic acid can help to give the hair a bit more volume and plump it up a bit at the roots. So if you've got hair that tends to fall flat against your head, having a mask or a shampoo or any hair product with hyaluronic acid can help to give a bit of extra volume to the hair. So I was really excited to try this range out. My hair is naturally quite thin, it's naturally curly, and also it does get dry and dehydrated. So this range has done an excellent job at helping to define my natural curl pattern. It's helped to reduce frizz, and I think it's done quite a good job at adding a bit of extra volume to my hair as well. So I'll go through each of these products individually. The shampoo, I think, would do an excellent job at cleaning your hair, whether you've got greasy hair or dry hair. I found that the shampoo was quite thin in consistency. It did have a nice smell. The smell wasn't quite as strong as the mask. This is just a really nice moisturising, hydrating shampoo. I would say that if you use this on its own with other products, you won't get the full benefits. Definitely use all 4 products together. The conditioner, I actually really love this conditioner because it's got quite a thick, moisturising, like creamy consistency. I personally prefer thicker conditioners compared with thinner ones. But this is a really thick conditioner. It has a really lovely smell, the same smell as the shampoo. Both the shampoo and conditioner do not have the same strong smell compared with the serum and the mask. The serum and the mask really leave a nice perfume on your hair, which is not the case with these 2 products. But the conditioner is really moisturising, really creamy, and I would say is a really good product if you have tangled hair or knots, because when you apply it to the hair, it's so silky and so smooth that if there's any knots or tangles in your hair, it will really easily help you to remove those. The mask, I was actually quite surprised when I took the lid off this. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it's more of a kind of gel consistency. You're supposed to only put this on your hair for 2 to 3 minutes before you wash it out. When I used these products this morning, I actually applied this to my hair. I used quite a generous amount as well. I then put my hair up on top of my head, and I left it for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I left it for a bit longer than the tub says to leave it for. I found that actually I had slightly better results when I left it for a bit longer. Normally I don't have the time to do that. I did have a bit of extra time this morning, but if you leave it for 2 to 3 minutes when you're in the shower, which is what it says to do, I still got good results. But personally, if you have the time to put it on for an extra 10 minutes, I would recommend leaving it for just a bit longer. With the spray, this can be used on either wet or dry hair. And what I love about this is that it helps to moisturise the hair. This morning I applied it to wet hair and then left my hair to dry naturally. But actually on the days in between, after you wash your hair, if you then leave it for day 2, day 3 after wash day, if you're like me, you have curly hair and your curls start to fall flat, you can actually just use this to help to revive your hair, to revive those curls. And actually it's just like a mist, a really light mist. It doesn't leave any kind of greasy residue on the hair. So you can just spray this on day 2 or day 3 to help revive the curls if they've fallen out. My hair, on the day I washed it, it looks like this. The curls are really defined, and there's no frizz. On day 2 or 3, the curls have started to fall out. So this was brilliant. I would spray this on in the morning and it just helped to give the hair an extra boost. Also, it's obviously not a heat protection, but because it's got that hyaluronic acid, I think being able to spray it on dry hair every day helps to keep the hair moisturised, hydrated, and helps to keep it elastic and prevent it from breaking or splitting. So I really love this product. I would say out of all 4 of the products, if you're only going to buy one of them, this one was my favourite by far. They're all brilliant products. I really enjoyed using them, but in the long run, I'm definitely going to keep this as part of my hair care routine. So I'm in the UK. This is a brand new range here. I went and bought these from Boots. So price wise, the shampoo and conditioner, I bought the smallest bottles. There were 2 bottles that were bigger than this. These 2 bottles were £3.50 each. The mask was £7.99. And then the serum was the most expensive out of the 4. This was £12.99. But overall, it's a really affordable range. Each of the products is really affordable. I've tried other hair care products like Kerastase, which are excellent products, but they're not that affordable. These are excellent if you just want a drugstore brand. Found the results were probably as good as the Kerastase range, if I'm honest. I've tried the Kerastase, quite a few Kerastase products, and Olaplex as well, which I love Olaplex and I love Kerastase, but they are very expensive. So when I'm recommending them to readers of my beauty blog, I am aware that most people probably can't afford to buy them every month. But this range is really affordable for all of the products actually. And they work really well. So if you want a shampoo and conditioner for dry and dehydrated hair that actually has good results, I would say these are excellent. If you have hair which is similar to mine, which is naturally quite fine and thin, another product which I recommend is the OGX Biotin and Collagen shampoo. I've actually done a separate review of these 2 products. They are excellent if you've got thin hair because they really help to add volume. They also add moisture to the hair. I would say compared with the L'Oreal product, they didn't do as good a job at defining my curl pattern and adding moisture. And there's only one other product I think in this range, which is a dry shampoo. So if your main concern is dryness and dehydration, I would say the L'Oreal range is the better product to try. If you have really fine and thin hair and your main concern was to add extra volume, it might be worth trying this one as well, because these are excellent at adding volume to the hair, and you may prefer these products over the L'Oreal one depending on the cause of the why your hair has become thin in the first place. If I think my hair has gone thin, a lot of it has fallen out, and I have naturally quite dry hair, which is why I think my hair responded so well to the L'Oreal products, because it helped boost my hair with extra moisture as well. But these products contain biotin and also collagen and protein, so if your hair has become thin and brittle, this might be the better range, because collagen and wheat protein helps to repair damage better than the hyaluronic acid. Another 2 products that I've raved about on my channel are the Liquid Pearl OGX shampoo and conditioner. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know I've tried out probably over 17 different OGX shampoos. These two, the shampoo and conditioner, the Liquid Pearl, were my absolute favourite. That's because they did such a good job at reducing frizz, and also I love the smell. When I compare these two products to the L'Oreal product, it's difficult to say which one I prefer, because the OGX Liquid Pearl is really good if you've got frizzy hair, because it does make it really glossy and smooth. Having said that, it did not define my curls the way that the L'Oreal products did. The Liquid Pearl range has a serum, which I'm planning on testing out next. I would say that if frizz is your main concern, you might prefer the Liquid Pearl conditioner over the L'Oreal one. This one is excellent if your hair is dehydrated. I think my hair is frizzy and dehydrated and thin, so that's why I love all three of these products, but all three of them I would recommend for thin, frizzy or dry hair. But overall, this is the best one of them if dryness is your main concern. The Liquid Pearl, probably the best one if frizziness is your main concern. And the Biotin and Collagen shampoo is your best bet if your main concern is that your hair is thin and fine, and that's because it does do a really good job at giving some extra volume, and that's particularly if your hair has become thin and fine because it's weak and brittle. Thanks for watching my video today. As always, if there's any products you'd like to see a review of, please let me know by leaving a comment just below the description of this video. I hope that this was helpful to you if you're considering trying out the L'Oreal Hydra Hyaluronic Acid range. Please let me know if you've tried it and what you thought, and if this video was helpful in helping you decide whether this is the right range for you.